We've been getting together here for many years to talk about the early days of single sideband, and this evening I'd like to go way back to the very beginning, to 1951. I always like to say when General Eisenhower was figuring on being president someday, and that was also when Patti Page enchanted us with her wonderful song by her called the Tennessee Waltz that we all grew up with. And then there was Humphrey Bogart and Katharine Hepburn, who sailed the African Queen down those rivers. And by the way, the engine on that African Queen was steam, by the way. And then when we got home, we could watch I Love Lucy on TV. And then if you were in Chicago and you happened to know a guy named Wes Shum, you might have been able to buy a radio from him, like what I'm on right now, the Central Electronics 10A from 1951. He built them in the basement of his house in Chicago, sold them to his friends, and they finally made them into the stores in the later part of 1951. And this is the very beginning of single sideband that was available commercially to amateur radio. 8 watts of phasing type audio delivers a little signal into a homebrew one-tube amplifier that I built for it. And that gives me about 30 watts, which I then put in to the Drake L4B. And we got about 500 watts going out the door here. I'm also using a Drake R4 receiver, and I built a little transceive adapter such that the output of the Drake is the excitation for this Central Electronics 10A, and I am transceiving. Okay, buy-sell trades are appropriate if they're vintage radio related, and this is a great place to ask for technical advice. I'm going to take some check-ins, and I will have one listing for the buy-sell trade before I give it to the next net control. WB1E. Just say hello to folks. You're going to be one of the net controls, but give us a greeting this evening.
Okay. Thanks a lot, Len. Hello, everybody on the Boat Anchors Net. This is Doug, and the call is Whiskey Bravo 1 Echo. I'm located in Bryan, Texas, just north of Houston, about a few hours from the coast. I'm on tonight a Swan 500. It's a bare bones rig, as is. The only thing I needed to do is clean the band switch and changed a couple tubes just to keep it up and running well into a Swan Mark 1 power amplifier going up to an inverted V at about 90 feet. So putting out legal limit. I might brag up for now. So this rig, the transceiver was made about 3 years after we landed on the moon, and it's a transceiver. It's a Swan 500 and made in Oceanside, California. So I'll send it back to you, Lynn.
That's great, Doug. When you start taking check-ins, they're going to know what great signal they're listening to. WB5TXW, talk to us, George.
Hello, Lynn, and all around the net from WB5TXW for the finest hour of amateur radio for the week. So I'm on the usual S-line radios, 32S175, S330L1, the power supply, the speaker box, the Shure 444, over to the 2060 antenna tuner, 450 ohm twin lead, to the dipole out in the woods, and it's all working. I just love to hear these relays all clickety-clacking almost at the same time, seemingly at the same time, but I know they're not. Anyway, that's about it. Over.
Outstanding, George. You ought to enchant the guys on some other frequency with that station sometime, because it really sounds the most like your real voice. Over.
Yeah, I've got on the boat, not the boat anchor, the trivia net, 3916 with it, and unless I tell them, nobody notices.
It's great. Anything else for the net this evening?
That's it. Everybody take care. WB5TXW back to net.
Okay, W5AMG. Did I get the name as Richard?
N0.
Yeah, N0.
Well, good evening to everybody on the Boat Anchor Net tonight. Name's Richard, Springfield, Missouri. And the radio tonight is not a boat anchor, but it's a fun one, TS940S, and the going into a 922A Kenwood amplifier, doing about a kilowatt, and the antenna's a 80-meter loop, about 40 foot. Thanks for running the net. It's been a lot of fun to listen. N0AMG.
What a nice signal, Richard. Did you tell us about the antenna that you're using? If you did, you went by me too fast. It sure is great.
Yeah, the antenna, I think you want to know what the antenna's a 80-meter loop, about 40 foot.
Wow. It is wonderful. Congratulations on the very nice work on your part. I'm glad to have you on board here. KB0UOZ, Perry, what about it?
Okay, Lance. Well, good evening all the way around to everybody here on the net. Much to everybody's surprise, I am on a HKIT tonight. I got 401 SP401 transmitter running and 303 all transistor receiver. And we're driving a little HKIT SP1000 tonight. So anyway, kind of story here. Using the Shure 450 mic and going through a Pastar idle tuner and out to a all-center sub 75-meter antenna fed with coax. Kind of story here. Hope it's working, KB0UOZ.
Outstanding, Perry, as always. Great to hear you. Now, I did not hear W5OMR in there a while ago. Jeff, you there? All right. Maybe not. Let me talk to one more person, and I'll give it to you, Jay. AG5XP, talk to us, Kenneth.
Oh, hello, Lynn. Yeah, you got a great sounding rig there, and everybody else is sounding fantastic also. This Kenneth up here in Brownwood, AG5XP. Tonight we're on the old Collins setup. Got a KWM2A with the Collins 30L1. This thing's probably about 1971 is what it looks like on the crystals in the KWM2. And then got it hooked up to a 2040 HKIT tuner and a G5 RV antenna and microphones, Electro Voice 619 desk mic. And that's what we're doing over here, Lynn. Back to you, AG5XP.
Kenneth, you've got a wonderful collection of stations there. You must have a dedicated building for filling it up with vintage radios.
Well, it's getting there. Starting to shove some of the stuff that I used to like out the door, but we like it all.
Yes, I agree. We do. All right, I've got one thing for the buy-sell trade giveaway listing that I'm going to give this thing to Jay. I'm having a space crisis around here, and I look around the room and I try to figure out what's got to go. Well, it's not these radios, but I have a complete collection of all the CQs, all the QSTs, and all the 73 magazines from 1950 to about 1970. And I'm ready to give those away to anybody that would like to come pick them up. And maybe not all of them to one person, but if you're interested in a bunch of those, why, send me an email, k5lyn@arrl.net. Over to you, Jay, K5LYN.
Okay. Well, there's a lot of reading material there, a lot of projects and stuff encompassed in that collection. All righty, folks, this is JKM5QS. And as you might have heard earlier, I am between boat anchors at the moment, but I'm still here to help run the net and enjoy listening to all of y'all. I'm just on an old Kenwood 990 this evening, and but my antenna and my tuner are homebrew, so that ought to count for something. All right, K8WOZ, Dan, go ahead, sir.
Yeah, good evening, Jay, and everybody else on the boat anchors. Not running a lot of power here tonight, but we're talking on the same old Kenwood 830 with driving a homebrew pair of 813s, and the antenna's inverted V up there in the air, and using an MC50 microphone. I have a question, if anybody knows, somebody that knows something about Drake, and I thought I did, but apparently not as much as I thought. Anyway, by the way, Lynn, that radio, the station you've got running tonight, for being 75 years plus old, sounds just as good as anything else or better than a lot of the stuff that's on here tonight. Incredible. Nice job there. I got a Drake TR3, my dream machine that I picked up from Sammy. It was in our get-together last Friday. And I'm trying to get it to work, and I discovered that there's one CAN capacitor in there. It's got three separate sections, 60 microfarad, 20, and a 10. And there are supposedly 3.3K, 3.5K, 2.5K, 5-watt resistors connected to those, but I don't see any resistor anywhere in this transceiver that's 5 watts. So I just wondered, am I reading something wrong, or anybody know anything about a Drake TR3? That's it from here. Thank you, Jay, KWOZ.
Okay. Does anybody out there have a question or answer to Dan's question?
Well, let me ask him a question. Dan, that went by me kind of fast. Maybe a brief email. I've got a TR3 here and all the literature on it, so maybe we can figure it out.
Yeah, I'm just looking at a schematic, and it calls for, I wanted to replace those CAN capacitors, but it calls for a 3.3 or 3.5K going from the 60 microfarad to the voltage regulator, and it shows another 2.5K going from the 20 microfarad to that same 3.5K, and they're all kind of almost like balancing capacitors, for the balancing resistors for the capacitors, but they're 5 watt according to the manual here, and I don't see any resistor even close to 5 watt size.
If I can find my TR3, I'll take a look.
Okay, appreciate it. Thank you, Lynn.
Okay. That's interesting. 5 watt resistors are, that might be fun to find. Alrighty. Let me see who's next. W5DK. Don, how about you?
Hey, good evening. This is Don. I'm in Spring Branch, north of San Antonio, and I'm on my normal just TR4 with an L4 amp and a shiny D104. Good to hear, everybody. I'm running legal probably, and I'm going out to a double extended ZEP antenna. Enjoying the clearing of the weather. Back to you, Jay. Thanks for running the net. W5DK.
Okay, Don. Yeah, you're doing fine down here in 20 over plus. So, no worries. And enjoy the nice weather while you can. It's going to get cold here in a little bit, but oh well. It's got to get cold before it gets warm again. Thank you, Don. KC5L, Tom.
Hey, good evening, Jay, and everyone on the net. Tom, KC5L in San Antonio. And tonight we're on the usual here. We're talking on the Central Electronics 200V with a D104 microphone. And that's driving the matching 600L amplifier with a single 813 doing about 300 watts into a Johnson KW Matchbox and a homebrew doublet up about 15 feet. And we're listening on the R390A. And great signals all around this evening. And that's all I have, Jay. So back to you, KC5L.
Okay, Tom. Good deal. Sounding great as usual. Let me see here. Almost. Okay, there it is. N5WJA, Jim.
I'm here too.
Okay. Well, then Jim must have stepped away, so go ahead, Jimmy.
Okay, this is Jimmy, KC5WLF. I'm running a SB200 amplifier, which is an amazing piece of gear. I can't believe it's still working, but it's working fine. I'm running it with a FTDX10 and on my off-center fed dipole, but everybody sounds good tonight, and I'm really enjoying listening to all these old radios out there. Maybe I'll get mine up going pretty soon. Anyway, good evening to the net, KC5WLF.
Okay, Jimmy, good deal. Yep, good luck with that. Mr. Adolph, WA5IGG, your turn, sir.
Yeah, good afternoon, Jay, and thank you for picking me up. This is Whiskey Alpha 5 India Golf Golf, and we're located near the near Blue, Texas. I'm sure everybody knows where that is. Anyway, we're just operating an FTDX 401 barefoot, so we're not very loud this afternoon, and using an inverted V and talking on a Turner Plus 3 microphone. So that's the setup this afternoon, Jay. How copy?
All right. No, I'm hearing you fine. No problems there. So it's working good enough. That'll work. Good to hear you in there.
Yeah, well, thank you very much. It's been a while since I've checked in. So anyway, hopefully we'll be in more regularly. Anyway, that's all we have for tonight. This is Whiskey Alpha 5, India Golf Golf.
All right. Thank you, Adolph. All right. November 5, Zulu Tango Whiskey. Bill, go ahead.
All right. Well, everyone here sounds great. I'm in Stephenville, and everyone's good 20 over this evening. And I'm warming the shack with a Drake TR4 running barefoot into a dipole and D104 microphone. So nothing fancy here, but everyone sounds great this evening. Back to net.
Okay, Bill. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. All right, that's I've done a few there though. So let me see, Doug. Why don't you go ahead and see what you can do? Mama just hollered at me. I need to go help her with something, and when you run your string out, maybe you can see if Rusty's here or get back to Lynn there or whatever. The KM5 QS. I'll be back in a minute.
All right, Ben. Hey, great. Thanks for doing the net tonight, and look forward to talking with you again soon. Hello, everybody. This is Doug, Whiskey Bravo, 1 Echo, located in Bryan, Texas, where it's 46 degrees, and hopefully it won't get too much colder. This is the Boat Anchors net tonight, and we got some early check-ins that have already been taken care of, and I'll take any general check-ins. Tonight I'm going to try and confirm each one so I can get it written out and I don't do any suffixes. So please bear with me. Any general check-ins for the Boat Anchors net, come now.
Whiskey X-ray 5 Tango,
Alpha Bravo 5, Juliet Kilo.
Okay, I have Whiskey X-ray 5 Tango. And anybody else, come now.
November 0, Alpha Bravo 5, Juliet Kilo.
Delta Hotel Echo.
Okay, I have November Whiskey Papa. Next.
Delta Hotel Echo.
Okay, I have Delta Hotel Echo. One more, please.
Tango Alpha Bravo 5, Juliet Kilo.
Okay, I have Tango Foxtrot. And let me take this list right now, guys, and I'll take another group here in just a second. Whiskey X-Ray 5 Tango. Welcome to the Boat Anchors net. The name is Doug. Come on now.
Yeah, hello there, Doug, and all the Boat Anchors, WB1E. This is Whiskey X-Ray 5 Tango. Good to check in here again tonight. Name here is James. We're located in Harrison, Arkansas, northwest Arkansas. And nothing to write home about here tonight. Just running an old Drake TR4 CWRIT barefoot into the inverted V. We have the remote VFO and, of course, the Drake W4, and the microphone's D104, Doug, D104 microphone. Old radios run about 130 bucks, looks like. But anyway, you're doing a great job. Say hello to Lynn and all the other Boat Anchors here. Everybody sounded good, and I really enjoy this net. I love the old Boat Anchors. So back to you, Doug. WB1E, Whiskey X-Ray 5 Tango.
Okay, I drug my feet there. Last time Lynn jumped in. Well, fantastic, James, at 130 watts. Boy, talk about bang for your buck. Your S9 here in South Central Texas. Good job, sir, and the Drake is sounding awesome, and everything else, man. I'll tell you, the conditions are good tonight, no doubt about it. For 130 watts, that's probably the best bang for buck I've heard tonight. All right, well, thanks for checking into the Boat Anchors net. Next on the list is November 0, November Whiskey Papa. Good evening, sir.
Oh, good evening, Doug. Everybody on the net. I'm running a cubic Astro 103 into a 1500 ZA amplifier, which is also a cubic. and into a 80-meter loop running a Shure 444 microphone.
Is it the black 444 microphone?
No, it's a gray two-tone.
That's okay. You're given full credit, sir. No worries. yeah, those are very popular microphones. I know people they'll get rowdy if you start asking them too much. The 444 is the way to go. Cubic Astro 103, son of a gun. I'm not sure I've ever heard one of those before, sir. Over.
Well, you're hearing one now, and this microphone's got Swan written on the front of it.
Oh, well, then, it may, hopefully one day it'll find its way back home. Okay. Well, son of a gun. It sure sounds great. Thanks for checking in tonight, sir. And the Boat Anchors Net, we look forward to you checking in again. And like I said, you're +9 here. Very nice sound station. All right, next on the list, I have a Delta Hotel Echo. Is that, hopefully I wrote it down correct. Come now.
Yeah, you did. Kilo 5 Delta Hotel Echo. Name's Jim, Ada Mary, QTH, Granbury, Texas. And right now we're running a Tentec 540 and with a Tentec dedicated microphone to it, SP200 linear Heathkit 2040 tuner, and a Buxcom dipole inverted V up about 25 feet in the air. And that's just about the rig here. And I'm looking for a boat anchor, a transceiver, or a transmitter receiver combination. If anybody's got anything like that, over.
Okay, Jim. Well, real good, guys. Heads up. Jim is looking for some boat anchor transceiver equipment. That's about as general as you can get. I guess he's taking all callers. His call is Kilo 5 Delta Hotel Echo. The name is Jim. How's the best way? Are you good on QRZ? Is your email good on QRZ, Jim? Over.
No, just call me on my telephone. 817-578-1215. That's 817-578-1215. Over.
Okay, QSL, I got the whole thing. It's his phone number is his preferred mode of contact on the shoe phone there. Operators are standing by. Call 817-878. Is that correct? I'm sorry, 578-1215. 817-578-1215. Is that correct, Jim?
Yes, sir. You got it 100%. Thanks a lot.
Okay, that is correct. All right, Jim, thanks for checking in the Boat Anchors Net. He's looking for something in the Boat Anchor transceiver model. So, there's got to be something else out there that everybody wants to entertain, to let Jim know. All right, next on the list, I have a Tango Fox. Come on now, sir. Welcome to the Boat Anchors Net. The name is Doug, WB1E.
Okay, Doug, 95, Whiskey 5, Tango Foxtrot. My name is Terry. I'm located near Laurel, Mississippi. Tonight I've changed receivers. I'm on my R4B with the FR4 digital readout hooked up to it. The transmitter's a Central Electronics 100B. And I'm driving the SB220 on the low tap. About 500, 600 watts. Looking at the SB614 scope and a Electro Voice 638 microphone. And that's all going up to my homebrew 75-meter double bazooka up at about 45 feet. And you might comment on the audio. I never talk to anybody except on here on this setup, so you might say something about my audio, Doug, if it's good, bad, or indifferent. Just lay it on me. Thanks for letting me in. WB1E from W5 Tango Foxtrot. Over.
Yeah, okay, Terry. No problem. With the 638, I would expect a little bit better. There's a little bit of a warble in there. It could be RF. when you between syllables, there's a little slower decay than normal, and you can hear there's a little fuzzy stuff going on between syllables. So, Terry, it just could be some, plain old RF, bad, the rule, or the drill, bad patch cord, all that. Terry, over.
All right, well, I've got a D104 that I just took off of it, so maybe I'll try that next time, but thanks for the comments. You got me going in the right direction, over.
I'm on a Electro Voice 638 right now, so I love them, and they sound great for me. So, RF can always, I'd say the number one place where RF would start coming in is in the microphone line for sure. So who knows, just in the shielding alone. But Terry, check in any time, and we'd be glad to give you a radio check. Over.
Roger. Thank you, Don.
Okay, take care. All right. I'm gonna ask if Rusty's with us, and maybe we can give Rusty a couple more shots here. If not, I'll take a couple more check-ins. Rusty, are you with us? Over.
I'm here, Doug. Go ahead.
Okay, Rusty, that's great. I'll tell you what. Why don't you go ahead and take it tonight? My hands are still a little shaky here, so I'll look forward to checking in again and working with y'all on the Boat Anchors night some other time, definitely next Wednesday for sure. Rusty, have a great night, and I'll send it over to you, sir.
All right, Doug, thank you there. This is WK5R, and you're listening to the Boat Anchors Unlimited Net. I'm not on my Boat Anchors. I don't have it the way I want it yet. But I'm on my usual stuff, the Kenwood TS590S, the Tascam Dynamic Studio mic, and that goes into a homebrew GF35B amplifier. That goes through a homebrew tuner with a built-in homebrew remote antenna controller. It's hooked up to my Ameritron antenna controller thing out on the tower. And that goes up the tower into the homebrew fan dipole at about 50 foot. That's what we're doing here. So with that, who else is out there for the Boat Anchors Unlimited? Come now.
WJA.
AB5JK.
4, Mike Echo in Louisiana.
Okay, I'm going to get y'all to do that again. I had a relay stick or something there. Y'all come again. Come in slow.
Whiskey, 90 Whiskey, WW9W.
Okay, I got you, Robert. Anybody else?
AB5JK.
Mikey Echo.
Okay, ending in JK. I got that, the 5JK. Okay, one more.
WJA, go ahead.
November 5, Whiskey Juliet Alpha.
Okay, I've got 3 there. All right. Oh, gone. I think I forgot your first one there. Oh, WW9W. Go ahead, Robert.
Have a good evening.
Fine,
WJA.
How you doing?
Rusty.
Good evening to all of the boat anchors. Of course, everyone, wishing everyone a great 2024, healthy one most of all. Anyway, Rusty, I'm running the old TS520 with an MC50 microphone, and looks like about 115 watts. Well, let's see, about 100 watts. I think I dropped it a minute ago, moving it over here on the desk. So anyway, and running that into a double bazooka coaxial inverted V made by Ultimax. Don't have anything else. Hello to Lynn over there. And there was someone else I heard. I hadn't heard in a while. Oh, Dougie. Hello, Doug. WB1E. Man, you sounding good up here. Hopefully I got this thing on frequency, Rusty. So it's come back to you from WW9W.
All right, Robert. Yeah, it's working for you fine there. You are a little bit down frequency, but not a problem. Not far enough that I couldn't understand you. And I can tell you're not running a lot of power tonight, but I did hear everything you said there. The old 520's working there. I appreciate you checking in. We'll catch you next time. Okay, the station ending in JK. Come now. Was there an IJK?
Yeah, this is Alpha Bravo 5, Juliet Kilo. We're running an HL2200 that's got a pair of 3-500 ZGs. It's got an upgraded transformer, a Peterdahl transformer in it. We're driving it with the ICOM 756 Pro. The microphone is an is a Heil ICM, and the antenna is a 75-meter inverted V up about 45 feet at the apex.
Roger. All right. Yep. You're on a modern rig, but that's fine. As long as you're interested in what we're doing here. It's all working for you there. Yeah. So appreciate you checking in. And, all right, WJA, Jim, you got double with a while ago. Come again. I guess he's not going to come in there. Okay, who else is out there for the Boat Anchors Unlimited? Come now.
Alpha Golf 4, Mike Echo, AG4ME.
K0, Sierra Echo Delta.
Okay, I got two there. All right, the 4 station with ME on it. It's a whiskey something, but it's a whiskey something 4 with Mike Echo, but I didn't get the other part. Come now.
AG4ME. This is Alpha Golf 4, Mike Echo, AG4ME down here near Thibodaux, Louisiana. Checking in on another Astro 103 made in Oceanside, California. Over.
Oh, Roger. What are the odds of us having 2 of those in one night? That's good. Well, it's working fine for you down there in Louisiana. Did you say Thibodaux?
Yeah, I'm up the road from Thibodaux, up the bayou from Thibodaux, Louisiana. So I check in on the net from time to time on this or my Atlas. I mess with the old solid state, but I'm on a Cubic Astro 103 like the other guy. Made in Oceanside, California. I got 2 of these radios. I keep them going and they work pretty good. Over.
Roger. Yeah, if you wonder where the Louisiana Sheriff went to, just ask Amos Moses. 73, we'll catch you next time. Appreciate you checking in. All right, hello, Steve. Go ahead.
Well, good evening, Rusty and all the boat anchors. K0 SCD and Pioneer. And tonight I'm on the trusty old Barefoot Kenwood 520. Amplifier's out of the line, but I hope everybody can hear me. Anyway, the dipole's up 40-odd feet, and that's about it from Pioneer. K0 SCD.
All right, sounding good as usual there, and the old 520's working good as usual there, Steve. Appreciate you checking in. All right, who's next for the Boat Anchors Unlimited? Come now.
KC7LH, Whiskey 5, Bravo Echo.
Okay, I got 2 that are kind of low there. I didn't get that first one, so I'm going to take the second one first. The Whiskey 5 station, come now.
Yeah, good evening, Rusty. My name is Butch. Call is Whiskey 5 Bravo Echo. Good evening to the net. I'm on a HW12 this evening. The microphone is a Kenwood MC50. We're barefoot tonight, running about probably 50 to 60 watts on the peak. And our antenna is in-fed, halfway for a 75 meter, up about 60 feet. So very meager station that I'm running tonight, and hopefully we'll get it tied into this GL922A, sitting over the other end of the bench here for next week. 7-3, Rusty. Thanks for taking me. W5DD.
All right, yeah. Okay, with W5 Bravo Echo, I think. And I got some jerk out there keying up on everybody and he's wiping you out. But anyway, what I heard, your radio's working. I appreciate you checking in. All right, the other station, try it now.
Kilo Charlie 7 Lima Hotel.
I can't hear a thing with that idiot keying up there.
KC7LH.
Okay, the KC7 station, go ahead.
Yeah, thank you very much for taking it. This is KC7LH. I'm in Wichita, Kansas. I'm just running an older solid state tonight, but I have been purchasing some heat kit gear, and I'm going to restore some of it. I might need some help. The handle here does. Delta
Well, your radio's working. I don't know what brand it is there. Did anybody copy that, the K7 station there, better than I did?
I didn't hear him, Rusty, very well. I've got some kind of weird atmospheric noise on the frequency right now. Carry on as best we can.
Okay. There's somebody that keeps keying up, and he's moved like about 1 kc off, and he's plugging my ears there. So, anyway, I didn't get the call. If anybody did, let us know who it was and where he was at there. The K7 section, appreciate you trying. Maybe we'll catch you next time. All right, who else is out there for the Boat Anchors Unlimited? Come now. No, he didn't hit on me that time. I didn't hear nothing, so I don't know if you can hear anything or not, Lynn, but K5LYN, WK5R, your turn.
Well, we'll give it a try, Rusty. Am I in the ballpark in terms of frequency?
Yeah, go right ahead.
All right, this is K5LYN, Lynn in Austin, returning on the Central Electronics 10A from 1951. And I'm hearing some strange sounds, like maybe some atmospheric business going on. I don't know, but we'll see what we can do here. We've been talking vintage radio here for about 40 minutes or so. Let's see if there's anybody else like to talk to us. The K5LYN, I'm listening.
KC7LH.
Try me one more time. I might hear you.
Kilo Charlie 7 Lima Hotel.
Lima Hotel, talk to me.
Yeah, the handle here is Dog Delta Oscar Uniform Golf. I'm in Wichita, Kansas. I'm wondering how well you're hearing me?
Okay, Doug, I'm copying about 75%. Tell me where you are again.
Wichita, Kansas. Roger.
Wichita, Kansas, not far from my hometown of Winfield. Over.
Right. I'm just running a Ten-Tech Argosy 2. It's a 50-watt rig, so I don't have a lot of power. But I've acquired a bunch of heat kit gear, and I'm going to start restoring it, starting with the power supply. So I'd like to check in and maybe get some help on it.
Okay, well, the Internet is a great place for that, and we could give you more help if we could hear you better. Did you say I'm just hearing 50 watts right now?
That's correct, Roger.
That's what he said.
Okay, well, we're hearing you. I'm in Austin, Texas, and I am hearing you, so your antenna's doing a good job, but we probably could use an amplifier on your end. Over.
I wish I had one. Thank you.
Okay, anything else for the group this evening?
Nothing tonight. Thank you very much. KC7LH.
Okay, all right. Thanks for giving her a try. It was fun while it lasted. Kind of a struggle, though. We'll listen for you in the future. All right, who else for the net? K5LYN, listening.
Kilo Charlie 0, Alpha India Papa.
Zero in there. Rusty, are you hearing that person better than I am?
The zero section, try it again.
Yes, this is Kilo Charlie 0, Alpha India Papa.
Kilo Charlie 0, Alpha India Papa, go ahead.
Yeah, I gave you those hours. Just almost forgot about the event here. I had to call a friend of mine to see what time it started, and they told me so I figured I'd fire this old radio up and see if I could make one.
Well, you're making it down here to Northeast Texas. And the net starts at 7:30, over.
Yeah, roger.
Hey, what kind of rig you on there?
Well, tonight I'm on a Collins KWM 380.
Roger's on the KWM 3A. Well, it's working. Appreciate you checking in there. Where are you located?
I'm located in South Central Missouri, between Lebanon and Camden.
Roger in the Kansas. Well, appreciate you checking in there, and as winter goes on, the conditions are probably going to get even better. We'll look for you next time there, so welcome to the net there. Okay, back to you, Lynn.
Okay, yeah, conditions are not as good as they were when we started. We had a wonderful band earlier, but it's getting kind of tough. But we'll stick it out here and see if we can pick up a few more people. This is K5LYN, Lynn in Austin on the Central Electronics 10A from 1951. Anybody out there hearing me want to talk? Over.
Hi, Lynn, W5TF.
TF, Terry, how you doing?
Good. I changed microphones on this thing. Does it still have that action that Doug was telling me about? He's hearing Hear a little bit of warbling in between speech over.
Oh, I think it's way better on this microphone.
Hell, is it good? That's what my question is.
I like it just fine, yes.
Okay, well, this is D104. It's got a real nice shielded cord on it. That may have been my problem. All right, I'm going to get out of the way, Lynn. Everybody's sounding great in here, and thanks very much for the input. And I need to thank Doug again for pointing it out, because there you go. If you don't know, you don't know. 73 W5 Tango Foxtrot, now clear.
Oh, yeah, way, way better. Nicely done. Okay, who else for the net? K5LYN listening. Will, Jay, KM5QS, are you back? You want to give it a shot?
Oh, I guess I can give it one more time. And yeah, Terry, that made all the difference in the world. That took all the static, all the roughness out of your voice, and sounds like you're supposed to. So once again, D104 saves the day. Anyway, I can't believe I said that over an electric voice. Oh well, but whatever works, works. All right, thank you, Lynn. This is JKM5QS. I'm back. Is there anyone else we haven't talked to yet from Boat Anchors Unlimited? Come now.
D5, Eagle Carthage, Texas. Kilowatt 5, Papa Tango Golf.
November 0, Golf, Victor Kilo.
All right, let me see. I got about 3 there. Let me start with that first gentleman. I'm sorry, it kind of stacked up on me.
WD5, Eagle Carthage, Texas.
Whiskey Delta, go ahead.
This is Whiskey Delta 5, India Uniform Oscar. Do you copy?
Yes, sir.
You want me to go ahead?
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
Okay, this name is Larry. I just turned in late here, and I'm running a TS520S that I've rebuilt, which is a hybrid. It uses 260-146 and a 12BY7 as the driver. And I'm going to start with that. I've got a D104 antique microphone. I hope this thing sounded good, but it's a 104 microphone. It goes into the TS520S. I'm driving a Linear, a 922A Kenwood, which I also rebuilt. I buy these things and rebuild them. And so that's kind of what we've got right here. On there, I'm driving up on my tower, I've got a three-element Mosley beam, which I use on 20 meters. Anyway, I really enjoy it. I just now got in. I've been trying to get in here a few nights, but I never couldn't get in at 7:30 to make it happen. So WD5, you back to net control.
All right. Classic Kenwood station. The microphone is adjusted properly. You sound great. Kenwood's doing its job. The 922 is doing what it's supposed to. I don't think it can get any better. Good sounding station. Thank you, sir, for checking in. All righty. Who was, let's see now. Kurt, I'll catch you after this one, but who was the other station?
It's K5 Papa Tango Golf. K5 Papa Tango Golf. K5 Peter Terre George.
Yes, sir. Papa Tango Golf. Go ahead.
Name's John. I'm in Pearland, Texas. Be listening to the net, sir. Go ahead.
Go ahead, John. What you got?
I'm in Pearland, Texas, between Houston and Galveston. I've been here for many, many years.
Oh, okay. Well, thanks for checking in. You're making it fine down here this evening. No problems. So let me see. Kurt, up there in Nebraska, November 0, GVK. Go ahead.
Well, thanks for letting me jump in late here. I just turned the rig on, remembered the net, and I thought I'd check in. I was hoping I'd get in here on time. And tonight I'm running a Galaxy 5 Mark II, and I'm using a World Radio Labs SB44 microphone. Got the matching VFO speaker console, and that's running into the matching amplifier, the 2000B, using 10 6LB6s, putting out about 600 watts. Thanks for letting me jump in to the net, and everybody sounded good tonight. And 0 GVK.
All right. Well, the band must be stretching out. That 600 watts is, you're just as loud as anybody else down here, Kurt, and it sounds good as usual, but you always do. So thank you, sir, for checking in. Is there anyone else for the boat anchors this evening before I send it back to Rusty? We may be running the string out. Rusty, you take some more?
All right, I'll give it one more shot and then get ready to close her down. Okay, this is WK5R with the Boat Anchors Unlimited net. Is there anybody else who wants to check in before we shut the net down? Come now.
Hey, Rusty, may I make a quick question?
There was somebody trying there. Try it again.
Yeah, it was me trying to get my act together. You hearing me now?
Yeah.
Hey, have any of us heard KL7CD, Mike? I haven't heard him for weeks.
No, I haven't. KL7CD. Mike, you listening?
Well, I just thought I'd ask, Rusty. Go ahead.
Okay. Last call. Anybody anywhere for the Boat Anchors Unlimited net? Come now.
Kilo Golf 5, Uniform November.
AG5U.
Oh, yeah.
Go ahead.
Simplex frequency. I hear you.
Echo Delta. I'm over here in Gulfport, Mississippi. Tonight, running a set of Drake Twins barefoot.
Roger on a set of Drake Twins barefooted. Well, they're making it. And amplifier, you'd be doing great there. Appreciate you checking in. We'll look for you next week. Okay, there was another station in there. Come again?
I think somebody was on the wrong mic.
Well.
Oh, okay. All right. Last
anyway, I hope
Boat Anchors Unlimited. Come now.
You get it completely set up.
Now, who is that?
KD5 KBC, KC5 WLF.
Are you
Jimmy, are you on the right microphone?
There, Jimmy? I think Jimmy's on the wrong microphone. All right. I'd like to thank everybody for checking in. This is WK5R, now closing the Boat Anchors Unlimited net and returning the frequency
the phone
to normal
keeps ringing and stuff.
WK5R.
Great net, gentlemen. K5LYN. See everybody next week.